What's up YouTube, Jeff back from Sammy Guru today on the very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about One UI 8 on the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. This is basically a preview of how the UI will look on your Z Fold 7 if you decide to purchase one. And before we get into that, I want to remind you guys we have the mystery box setup open for the Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, Galaxy Watch 8 series. You get a free case, cleaning kit, screen protector, desktop phone stand, other goodies. It is US only, just tap on the phone you're interested in, put in your phone number, your email, or both, and we cover all the shipping costs. It's very easy to sign up. The other thing is Samsung has the reservations open for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, and Watch 8. And if you tap on this link to reserve with Sammy Guru, you will be able to get a free wallpaper pack from Sammy Guru and that Josh guy, who's Josh Skinner. He writes for the website. You see this very cool wallpaper pack that he designed. All you have to do is fill out Samsung's reserve form, and then once you fill out the reserve form, you'll be able to claim the wallpaper pack using the Google form on our device. So you'll tap on that. If you're on a Samsung phone, it'll open through the app. If you're on desktop or otherwise, it'll open, right in your browser. Put in your information, go ahead and hit reserve, and you'll be good to go. So you can go ahead and do that and claim the wallpaper pack if you guys are interested. I'll have all the links in the pinned comment description below. So this is One UI 8 and running on the Z Fold Special Edition, which of course has very similar screen size and all that, just like the Galaxy Z Fold 7. So I wanted to show you guys. Let me go into About Phone, show you the build number I'm running first. You can see here, One UI 8, Android 16. It is the build ending in ZYF7. This build was back from June 18th. I got this from Keep Up with One UI on X, so huge shout out to him. I'll drop a link below to his profile if you guys want to follow him. He puts out great Samsung content all the time, so definitely check it out. I want to show you guys the UI elements. I haven't had time. I've only had it for 24 hours or less slightly. I want to show you the UI spacing, a couple of multitasking features and how they look on here, just so you guys can see what's different about foldables. Of course, all the stuff we've covered on the site that's relevant to the beta on the S25 Ultra, which I've had for a while, and some of those leaked builds. I'll drop some of those videos below. All that stuff is also here on the Z Fold SE on this newer build. So you see the spacing here. They have widened this a little bit. There's not quite as much dead space as there was before in One UI 7 in the columns and the side. It does look a little bit better. Same thing for your notifications. You'll see over here, they've widened it a little bit. There's a little less dead space. They've made a little bit better use of the available space in One UI 8, and they've also changed some of the blur. You can see the blur is a little bit different. There's also blurring elements throughout the various dialog boxes, just like there was in One UI 8 beta on the S25 Ultra. Now, there are some very interesting things here. If you scroll down to the useful tips section, they've added some tips in this build. And so we can go ahead, of course, it's not going to pull up the tips. There we go. So first of all, there's a couple things in what's new in One UI 8. On the S25 Ultra, there's only a couple things in here. They've added some things. We already covered this. I made a video about this, call captions. We wrote an article, Gerwin from one of our writers wrote about this. You can now get call captions to show what each person says on the screen in real time. Doesn't seem to work perfectly yet in English. It's being tested, looks like, in Korean and Chinese right now. But when this comes to English and actually works, probably when stable comes out on the Z Fold 7, I'll do a tutorial, but that's there now. Scam detection, phone calls from unsaved numbers will be analyzed, see if they match scam patterns. So you already had some scam protection before, but some new and improved version. Put your best face forward. Best face helps you fix blinks. So best face got a few new features here with One UI 8. Recommended wallpapers from your images will recommend your best images from the gallery app. I tried to get this to work, doesn't seem to work yet on the Z Fold SE. Lock screen clock that adapts to your photos. Now this one's really interesting. If you have a person or an animal, this lock screen style is supposed to adapt to their head. So it's not quite the depth effect, but it's a variation on that which Apple's done on the iPhone. It looks really cool. This is another thing that I was like, wow, this is new. I hadn't seen it. It does not work though. And Josh also verified on his S24 Ultra, he has a newer build as well, a leaked build. It does not work either. Then, easier access to Galaxy Buds. We already talked about this in my previous video. If you missed it, Samsung has removed the Galaxy Buds controls from the wearable app. They're now inside your Bluetooth settings. That's where you'll find them on all of your buds going forward. Now, the final thing is this special section about Galaxy Fold. This is something that's new in addition to the other multitasking features, which there are a couple, right? Swipe up to get your taskbar. Let me go back over here. I had a multi-window. You can now go all the way down to 90 and 10 with your split screen multitasking. You can take it all the way down to 10% for one of the windows. And then also, there's the 90 and 10. If I swap this around, you can also then, go split these windows, one bigger, one smaller. So that's something that's new in terms of multitasking. But now also, when you're using Galaxy AI and you get a pop-up window, so for instance, if I'm writing something like this, is this grammar good? Let's try good. And then I say, okay, let me get Galaxy AI to help me with this sentence. I wish it would select all by default sometimes. Galaxy AI. And then I'll say spelling and grammar. I can now move this window around. So I can drop the window wherever I want to get it out of my way. If I'm doing something, if I want to copy and replace, and of course you can swipe through. So you now have this movable window for Galaxy AI. That's the Galaxy Fold feature that's specifically listed in the foldable section. There's nothing else there right now but move and resize Galaxy AI results. So formatting, spell checking, and reading aloud. Otherwise, I haven't really noticed anything too crazy different about the foldables versus, you know, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. A lot of those same features are there. The same blur elements are there. You guys can see here, if I fold it, you know, how it looks, show you guys the UI. I think they've also decreased the spacing a little bit in the notifications and also in the quick settings when you go in here as well. And they've also changed the blur, increased that a little bit. So overall, I think they've done a good job. They've improved it. From what Gerwin did, he did a piece on the website about Tab S10 Ultra One UI 8. We got some leaked images of that. Looks like they're improving the spacing there as well. So cleaning up some of the things that should have been done in One UI 7 from the beginning. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe again. Check out sammyguru.com. Get in on that free wallpaper pack if you reserve. There's no credit card required or commitment to get in on the wallpaper pack. All you have to do is reserve with our link and fill out the form. It costs you nothing. Even if you don't buy the phone, you can still get the wallpapers for free. And of course, if you do buy the phone, get in the mystery box program at the top, sign up for your favorite device and get all those free goodies. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.